Hello and welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. This is a general reading. It might resonate, it might not. If it doesn't, maybe next time. But for this time, let's see what is the most important message that needs to come out. I'm working with my Hermetic Tarot deck today. And let's see what is the message. All right. Princess of Pentacles. You know what you want and you know there's work to do. You found something that seems to be of value to you. And it keeps, I'm hearing, it keeps calling to you, to your soul, like, I got to get this. This is for me. Okay. But there's not much to actually do about it. Okay. You have a goal, that some sub goal you want to obtain, but there's not much action to take right now. It's like a resting period. It's like, it's not time for action yet. It's like, you know what you want, you know what you have to do to get it, but it's like it's closed for today or something like that. Let me see below you. 10 of Pentacles. You've recently closed out some contract, whether that was like a soul contract or a physical contract. Somebody here, you ended a relationship. Somebody moved out of a place. Somebody finished a job contract. Okay. And that's why that's perfect that you have the Princess of Pentacles now, because she comes after the 10 of Pentacles. And this is like, then you already know what the next phase is. It's just like, this is a downtime in between the end of what was and the beginning of what's coming. Family matters been very important for you recently. With the 10 of Pentacles, it talks about generational family matters. So this is like parents, grandparents, and grandchildren all together. And in the traditional right away, they're like all in the same house. They've even got a dog. Okay, let me see. And behind you have the Queen of Swords. This is where you decided not to renew a lease. This is where you decided not to continue in a relationship. This is where you decided to put some sort of boundaries and cut the head off of something. This was connected to that closing of the old cycle, finishing up the old contract, finishing up the old energy, closing that out. Above you, you have the 5 of Cups. I'm hearing you don't like this waiting period. That's what this 5 of Cups is saying to me. You don't like the waiting period. You don't like the downtime. You're like, I'm ready to do something now. I want my next opportunity to start now. I'm ready to start the new class. I'm ready to start the new job. I'm ready to start the new contract. I'm ready to know where I'm going next and what's the next step. I know what I want. I know steps have to happen. I'm ready for the office to open. I'm ready for the new thing to begin. I don't like waiting. I'm hearing I don't like waiting. But in front of you, you better enjoy the wait time, because it looks like things are going to be moving full speed ahead. You're going to be very, very busy. I see a lot of busyness for you. So if you were waiting for that office to open, if you were waiting for the new contract to begin, you were waiting for the new person to show up. Once that happens, whatever it is, once that happens, things are going to kick up and there's going to be a lot to do. There's going to be a lot of business to handle. So right now, 9 of Cups in your energy saying, yeah, it's important for you to just find a way to keep yourself content where you're at. Okay. You better, again, they're saying you better enjoy the downtime, because it's going to get super busy for you. In your environment, the Ace of Pentacles, this is that new contract beginning. This is the new home. This is the new business. This is the office open. This is the beginning of the new thing. This is the new person showing up. This is the new energy showing up for you. It's solid. It's going to grow. That's why you're going to be really busy. Enjoy the free time you've had. Enjoy the downtime. Enjoy the relaxation, because it's about to get super busy. The new energy shows up and you're out here and hitting the gates running. While you're in this waiting period, though, there's all these negative doubts and thoughts trying to creep up into your mind. It's important for you to contain that. It's important for you to remember who and what you are and what you're here to do, to remember that the energy is conspiring in your favor, and that, the downtime is not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. You got to get your energy ready for what's coming. Okay. Outcome energy is the Devil. Capricorn energy, talking about, this is where the stress, I'm getting the stress of it all. There's going to be a lot to do. When you get the new thing, it's like, finally, I have what I want. Now I got to make it work. I'm hearing, finally, I have what I want. Now I got to make it work. The 4 of Pentacles coming out with the Knight of Cups. Again, Spirit is saying, Right now is the time for you to enjoy being in your home. Right now is the time for you to enjoy the time alone, just finding the stability with where you're at, with what you have. Okay, somebody's working from home, but that won't be for too long. Once you get out of working from home, you're going to be very, very busy. So it's like, enjoy your space. Okay, and the Four of Pentacles, it's like calling your energy back, grounding. Okay, getting connected with the self while you, it's like you need this time. You don't know that you need this time as much as you do. You need this downtime, you need this resting period, because it's, I'm hearing grounding and stabilizing this new stuff that's coming in for you, all this new busyness. You're going to use all this energy that you're storing. I'm getting like hoarding energy right now. So you should be spending time doing things that delight you, that are pleasant. If you like to read, cozy up with a good book. You have your favorite show, you haven't been able to watch it. It's time to sit down and binge. Some of you just haven't had time to sleep. It's time to stay home and rest. It's time for you to lock down your own energy and create a storage, a mass, a hoard. It's like building it, build it, build it, build it, build it, build it for yourself, because you're, whatever you're calling in, it's happening. You may not like the waiting time, but the waiting time is important. And if you're wise, this spread is showing like you're gonna get what you want. You will get it. So appreciate that this is part of the process. This is part of the steps to getting it. And it's interesting the way this is coming out, because it is a solar eclipse on the day I'm recording this. And so it's like, yeah, focus on that new energy that's coming in for you. Okay, because the Two of Swords coming out with the sun. Yeah. And that's that solar eclipse energy. It's also like, what you don't see is how much power you're generating by having the positive mental attitude while you're in this waiting phase, which is highly significant for you. The Six of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck, which is confirming like you have put investments into this situation. You've been building, and it's like you've done a lot. You've done a lot to get where you're headed. But there's this period of time where it's like it's in between contracts, it's in between uh energies, it's in between here and there, but the in between is happening. And it's like while it's preparing for that day, that experience, that connection, that moment, build your energy up. Be grounded and stable in who you are, in what you have to offer, and what you're here to do. Because as it comes in, it's gonna it's gonna be very active for you. A lot of activity. You don't even know. The Two of Swords in the Sun is saying you don't even know how busy you're gonna be. You don't know how big this energy is that you're actually accumulating. And then I just heard, for some of you, your big concern is like other people that they haven't even been manifesting or materializing this as long as I have, and theirs has already come and they're already on to the next thing. Yeah, but theirs wasn't with the grandeur. They're giving me the word grandeur, which is like the grandioseness, the largeness of it, the bigness of it, the hugeness of it, the giant significance of it. It's like what you're materializing is so much larger. And when you do, like, it's gonna create for you, like, now that you materialize what you wanted, which looks like your dreams come true with this Nine of Cups, because in the Seven of Cups you make the wish, and the Nine of Cups the wish comes true. And it's like, when that happens, you got to have your storehouses full. So during this time, like, if you're really loving what you're creating, you're preparing, you're getting content, you're getting product, it's like you're making it happen, you're decorating, you're preparing the path for it with this free time that you have. Because when it shows up, it's got to all be ready to go. When it shows up, you got to have the product, you've got to be ready, you've got to have what you need to make it happen in your hand, ready to go, ready to disperse it. Not, oh shoot, I ran out of this, oh, I don't have no more of that, I don't have no more energy, I'm too tired. No, there's no time for too tired later. That's why you could be right now getting a lot of rest. It's a chance right now to get grounded and prepared for what is unfolding. And what's unfolding looks like a level of satisfaction and attainment that you couldn't even see coming. The Two of Swords is usually not talking the way it is today. And today it's just screaming at me like, what you couldn't see is how happy you're going to be. What you couldn't see is how much you're going to be shining. What you couldn't see is how big it is. What you couldn't see is how once this sun gets into place and the solar eclipse is passed, that this energy is going to kick up speed. That's what I'm seeing. This energy is going to kick up speed. I also see that some of you at this time could be processing a lot of pain or sorrows related to what you've had to release. Like maybe you really loved that place you were in, but it was time for you to get a move on, you know? Maybe you really loved that connection or that person, but the roads changed and it was time for things to move on. Maybe you really loved where you were working and the environment you were in, but now it's time for something new. You used to love what you did, and it's like a very bittersweet energy there that some of you are processing. And it's okay if you feel tears welling up in your heart. Process it, release it. Better out than in, because if it's in, it will create this ease and dysfunction. You know, if you've got these feelings, you got to let them out, and they're saying to ring the bell on that. Okay, so we'll get a little bit bell ring, help clear that energy. And it's like the changes that you're going through right now can feel unpleasant, but they're very beneficial and very necessary. So let me see, why is that Five of Cups up there? We have the King of Swords and we have the Hierophant. King of Swords and Hierophant. It's like knowing that you have to do the right thing no matter what. And that doesn't always feel pleasant. Okay. So whatever this was, you had to do what was the right thing, in alignment with your soul. We have the Emperor and we have the Two of Pentacles in order to make changes. So, you know, somebody could be leaving out of your life in whatever form or fashion, but you know that it's beneficial. It's not the happiest. Like I said, there's some bittersweet energy there. Let me see, what is this? 10 of Pentacles contract is complete. We have Fortitude, Strength card energy, Leo energy with the Seven of Swords. So for somebody, there's a situation with a Leo that's come to an end. This is some sort of divine orchestration here. And there's also this anywhere where you thought you could control family matters, people in your family, or where you could control the seasons. I'm getting the seasons and cycles in your life. Like the seasons are going to change on their own. That's a greater energy. You can't, there's a lot of things you can change, but you want to work in harmony with the natural seasons. They're like, if you try to turn spring into fall, you're really coming up against a huge solidified vibration, and good luck with that, because they're like, yeah, there's much better ways to use your energy than trying to change the season that you're in. Okay, what else we have? The Three of Cups coming out with the Last Judgment. So Three of Cups in the Last Judgment, for somebody specific, there was a situation involving a Leo energy where there was some deception, some manipulation, some lies, some cheating, some thievery, something like that. Okay, and that situation involved siblings, it involved friendships, it involved your social circle. It's like somebody was trying to control the societal view of you. This is where somebody here, you had a situations where like you could have felt like there was hazing, online hazing, gang stalking, like somebody was out there trying to stop your energy from flowing, like they were tampering with your website or tampering with your computers. Some sort of tampering is coming up. And it's like that energy is coming to an end. Whatever it was that allowed you to be in alignment with that, that's what's coming to an end. There's a release from that. So whatever whatever it was, it feels like a cap is being removed. It feels like there's songs and a lot of people talk about the sky as a limit, and we're saying that's still limited. We're saying that there is no limits, that this is infinite. This is infinite opportunity and abundance and possibilities of prosperity here. But it has to do with having brought an end to a control factor. So some of you were controlling and stifling your own energy by trying to control what family members did and how they operated and what their opinions were to be. And I'm getting very much with that, an energy of trying to convince them that you're right and they're wrong. So there's this energy here where somebody in interpersonal relationships, part of the issue that had to come to a head was like this realization to freaking surrender. People are who they are, and it's not for you to change them. It's for them to be who they came to be. And if they're going to change, that's up to them to do that. but for you to take care of who you are and how you're showing up. And it's like taking your focus from controlling what's outside of you, but more the controlling of what's going on inside of you, and then allowing that to influence what happens outside. And it's like as soon as you make the move to do that, you found that the energies outside shifted, it changed. What wasn't working moved on. If you guys just can't agree to agree, then you might still have a lot of love there, but there's this separation that happens, so everybody can go their own path. And as a confirmation, they're telling me the song, "You Can Go Your Own Way." Let me see this Queen of Swords in the past. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy there. We have the Seven of Cups. An illusion, I heard. It said illusion, Knight of Pentacles. A persistent illusion, okay, that was consistent and you carried it for a long time. But the Hangman comes out, an epiphany, a different perspective, seeing another facet of something, seeing it from the other side, changes the energy. Yeah, Two of Wands. And why it's in reverse, because I didn't know there was any reversals in this deck. So this was about a different perspective about past choices. Different perspectives about past choices help open up this energy. We have the Chariot coming up in front of you, Cancer energy. And it's the Star. This is opportunity to embrace destiny. This is a wish fulfillment. This is blessings coming in. The help that you needed comes in to help you move forward. Okay. With the Three of Pentacles, this is cooperative energy. This happens in your physical world. This is being seen, noticed, and appreciated by people and circumstances that have the ability to help you grow. The stability, the Four of Pentacles that you were aiming for. Yeah. The Lovers, you have the choice to make in this situation, though. And the Ace of Cups, you have to make that choice with self-love intact. You can't make that choice. It's like, you can't make that choice. I don't really want to do this, but I feel like I have to. No, that's not this kind of choice. This is I feel like I should do this, and I really want to do this, and everything is showing up and it's pointing out like this might be a really good idea. This could really be the best idea I've ever had, I heard, or this could be a great opportunity. And it's like you got to be ready. And the Three of Pentacles is also like you have built, this is that storehouse I was talking about, like building up a storehouse with what you could do so that when they come to you looking for it, you have it available. So building up that storehouse of self-love energy, of personal empowerment, of that I can mentality, like I have it, I can do it, I am it, I be it, right? Nine of Cups energy and what you're doing. You have the Ten of Wands, bringing an end to the old way, changing a lifestyle with the Tower. And that brings changes, that brings surprises. The universe reacts to that. Princess of Wands, this looks really good because it looks like the next level from the Ten of Wands, okay, and the Eight of Swords. I'm going to focus on that. I'm going to focus on the next level from where I've been, and the universe bringing me happy and healthy surprises. And the Ace of Pentacles saying, yes, you get the new client, the new energy, the new money, the new resource, the new home, the new contract. Knight of Wands, it's happened spontaneously, quickly. It happens. Nine of Swords, because somebody is in the middle of some struggle or some problem. Three of Wands, they found a solution, they found an answer, okay. And the Ten of Cups, and it has to and it relates back to what you have to offer. Nine of Cups goes to Ten of Cups. It's Ten of Cups on their side when they show up. So somebody's been taking some impulsive action. They took action to help them overcome their fears, to push past what they've already known. And then where does that take them? It takes them to exactly what they needed, which is right here with you. Again, whether this is your business, a service you offer, this is a romantic situation, a family situation, a friend situation, we're going to speak that umbrella language so that way you can all fill in the blanks with your intuition, because this is a general energy reading. But yes, it's like with your Nine of Cups, and then they show up and it's like, oh man, you got exactly what I needed. This is awesome. Okay. Knight of Swords is saying you're cutting through negativity. King of Pentacles, okay, mastering the material world, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, and the abundant, okay, abundance there. The Four of Cups saying, do I really want this or not? Okay, do I really want this or not? Does this please me? In your spirit, you're saying, does this please me? You're getting more used to, with the Six of Swords, getting more used to being able to decide if it freaking works for you or not, instead of feeling like you have to do everything out of obligation. And the Eight of Wands, because you're deciding things that feel better, the energy moves faster. The energy has open flow, because you're not caught up in the resistance of, I don't feel right about this, but I'm going to do it anyway. All that, don't feel right about it, but I'm going to do it anyway. I don't think I should, but I'm going to. All that stuff's got to go out the door. Okay, let me see. The devil card energy here is the death. This is a change, major change. Okay, King of Wands, the end of a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, the end of applied action, only applied action. I'm hearing we're now applying also the energetic momentum. So this is like every day you put in hard work, you put in hard work, you put in hard work. We're not saying you ain't necessarily stopping that. You're still going to put in the hard work. You're going to put in the work. You're going to put in the action. However, what they're showing me is you're preceding that action with the energetic laying it out, taking the time to connect and to lay that energetic foundation, pre-paving the way. We have the Five of Swords, conflicts and challenges, and then we have the Two of Cups, about love. So this is about about love and connections with the Two of Cups. So anywhere where there's connections that have been um holding back, that have been limited, emotionally unavailable, financially unaligned, they don't believe in the same thing you do, they're not on your path, that is all being removed. And it looks like there's some Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy connected to that for me, big time. And I feel like for you, this person no longer has access to you. And I feel like this person for you, they whatever the connection was with you, they were highly resistant to it and they sabotaged the fuck out of it. That's what I see. The Four of Pentacles for you, you have the Six of Wands, victory and success. Okay, with the Princess of Swords, investigating a situation, the Magician, about somebody who was trying to manipulate, coerce, okay, for negative outcomes for you. Three of Swords, for your heartbreak, for your disappointment, for your sorrow. Somebody was trying to coerce a situation. Some energy out there was, and so anywhere where you were trying to control other people for their best interest, you were opening up a portal of control, which means if I can control you without your permission, you can control me without my permission. Because you close that down, because you stop, they can't either. And this could be totally unrelated cases. Like there could be some family member over here that you would love to control them for their best interest. And hey, you really need to do this. And if you don't do this, I'm not going to talk to you. If you don't stop dealing with that abusive, whatever, SOB, or letting these people steal from you or letting them take advantage of you, I just can't deal with you no more. Okay. So you were trying to manipulate them. And you were holding something over their head in case if they didn't listen to you. Well, anywhere where you stop doing that, you surrender to the situation. Listen, if you want to be beat on, you want to do all this, that's fine. I don't approve of it, but it's not for me to approve. If that's what you choose for you, this is what I'm gonna have to do for me. And some of you, again, I see where you withdraw. You could have been thinking a lot about something like this, where somebody was allowing themselves to entertain a situation that you could see was unhealthy. But here's what happened as a side effect of that. Somebody else out there who thought that they could sabotage your love life, thought that they could sabotage your connections, had access to you. As long as you were trying to control somebody else, you had that window of control open. Whoever that was over there that thought that they were doing some sort of manipulation and control tactics over your life, this could have been through intentions, through visualization, just through hateful wishing, or through straight up witchcraft and spell work. Whatever way it was, it stopped. It stops. It stops. It stopped the buck. It's like, you broke it. You broke spell work. You broke the curses. You broke the external control devices because you stopped trying to control that which is external to you. You have Knight of Cups coming up here, Spirit speaking, okay? Intuitive messages being received with the High Priestess. We have the Hermit and this downtime. So this is part of the reason why you've got to be alone. Ten of Swords, about the ending, okay? And the Ace of Wands and the new beginning with infinite potential there. The spark, the seed for something new and beautiful for you. The Two of Swords, okay, there's something you didn't see coming. Queen of Wands, the magic work, okay, Seven of Pentacles, being walked away from and left alone. Queen of Cups, intuitively knowing the Five of Pentacles, you had to let that go. And letting that go, it's like intuitively you use your energy, you use your magic, you use your emotions to separate yourself from emotional attachments to other people's choices for their life, okay? And this was part of you releasing codependency and abandonment issues. Yeah. So anywhere where you've been dealing with some challenges, because I'm seeing like anywhere where these situations were moved, it could have left you with some financial challenges. Like let's say you had a roommate or a lover or somebody was helping pay the bills type of a thing. Well, now they're gone because, I wasn't in alignment in whatever form or fashion. The time was up and it was time for change to come. Well, that left you holding the buck. Now you got to take care of it all on your own. Okay, goes to the Sun. You're going to be happier than you know with the Eight of Pentacles. You put in the work. Nine of Wands. The karmic cycle from the past is blocked. Okay, and you've got strength from it. The Moon, things you don't see coming, things you don't understand. Nine of Pentacles is your increase in your wealth, your material gains, your abundance, your flow, you're magnetizing greater flow for yourself. This is what I have for you at this time. So thankful and grateful. Is this your reading? Claim it. You put in a lot of work on things, and this is like finally realizing, like, I've been working so hard to make that happen, but it was never mine to do that. I was actually putting my foot in somebody else's shit that I didn't need to. It's like, let me redirect from there and let me focus back over here. And when you do that, there's this resting phase where the energy shifting. And then once it's done, you see that energy shift and you live the energy shift, and it brings in more of what you actually can enjoy, what you can create, what you can do something about, that blends to your fulfillment, your satisfaction, and you meeting your goals, because you did have a goal. You did have a goal for something greater for yourself. They said, let's flip over and pull on that goal, that Princess of Pentacles there. We had the Wheel of Fortune. You wanted to bring a stop to anything before it became death dealing to you. Yeah. From the past, Six of Cups, King of Cups, with love and emotional mastery, Queen of Pentacles, you release it and you go into self-development. I can't do something about that because that angers me. And, it's angering me because my soul is letting me know, like, what the fuck are you doing over there? Come back home. Come back to me, type of a thing. All right. With that Four of Swords, what was on rest? Okay, we have the Princess of Cups. Fun and all that. So it's like having to wait for fun with the Temperance energy. Also, I'm getting waiting on Sagittarius. I don't know why, but we also have the Eight of Cups, walking away, and the Foolish Man, letting it go. So you don't have to keep waiting on this. It's like you've been patient enough about waiting for somebody else to make some changes, and then it's like you realize with that, what you got to do. They said, just go ahead and read the rest of the deck. Perfect, because we have 8 cards left. One is on the bottom. Let me see. Yeah, what you have is the universe. That's a successful completion of a cycle. What you want is the 7 of Wands. You want to continue forward with this energy. What you're doing is the Empress. You're honoring your value and your worth. You're creating from the energy of love and nurturing, grounding it, okay, and making things grow. How you feel is the Ace of Swords. You feel your truth. You feel your power. What you talking about is the 5 of Wands. The challenges that you've had, and how you have stepped up to meet the challenge. I'm hearing what you know is justice, that all things come to balance. And what God is trying to tell you, the new energy is here with the 4 of Wands. You're on your new path. Keep on going. Don't stop. Get it. Until next time, sending you so much love and peace and happiness. Kamsahamnida. Gracias, little baby. That's all, folks. And I'm out.